Not on your mini pad, not on your conference schedule, not in your padfolio is our next speaker. Made a point of being here today. He was in Europe yesterday. Came back here to talk to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, Steve Beshear.
Thank you. Good morning. Well, on behalf of about 4.3 million people in the Commonwealth, as Governor, I want to welcome you to Kentucky. You know, as Tom mentioned, I travel a lot to bring jobs to Kentucky, and I was just in Europe. We got back yesterday. And what I find as I go all over the world, you know, I ask people, what do you know about Kentucky? Well, many of them don't know that we lead in education reform in many ways. You know, we were the first state to adopt the Common Core standards, the second state to adopt the next generation science standards, just raised our dropout age. So we lead in that. Many of them don't know that our economy is really booming and that we, last year, had more new businesses starting up in Kentucky per capita than any state in the country. A lot of them don't know that we have put in a health care system now where every single Kentuckian will be able to afford health care. But I'll tell you what they do know. Number one, everybody has heard of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Many people have heard of a brown liquid that we make here in Kentucky, a signature product for us called Kentucky Bourbon. Now, some of you may not know, but Kentucky makes 95% of the world's bourbon. It's made right here in Kentucky. The other 5% is counterfeit. Folks, I told you we had 4.3 million people in Kentucky. Right now, we have over 5 million barrels of bourbon aging in Kentucky. So we like to say that's one for each one of us, and then we'll share the rest with you. But the other thing that they know about is that Kentucky is the horse capital of the world. They know about horses. They know about the Kentucky Derby, one of our obviously most famous horse races. And they want to know. They want to talk about the horse business. You know, we're proud of being the horse capital of the world, and we say it as often as we can. And when you look at the numbers, they show why we're so proud of it. You know, just in the racing part of the business, I think they did an economic study back in 2012, and it's something like 6,500 jobs, billions of dollars in economic impact. In the breeding part of the industry, thousands of more jobs, more millions of dollars of economic impact. So it's important to us from an economic standpoint. But you know, the other reason that we're the horse capital of the world is that the horse is in our blood. The horse is in our DNA. I mean, Kentuckians either own one, want to own one, have one across the fence in the neighbor's backyard. One way or the other, most Kentuckians are connected with horses. And it's not just thoroughbreds, it's all kinds of horses. Obviously, from a national and international standpoint, the part of the horse business that puts us on the map is the thoroughbred business. And we're very proud of our leadership role in that, and I am thrilled that you are here. I understand some of you have been in the business a little bit or more, and some of you are just getting educated on what it's all about. But let me tell you something. You've heard that NBC promo that says, "The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat." Well, in this business, you experience all of that. and everything in between. And anybody that's been in this business will tell you that. But it's a thrill to be in this business. Obviously, you can make money and you can lose money. But what you get out of it is, in a sense, in addition to the economics of it, is a more intangible kind of thing. Because if you don't already, you will develop a love for that horse that is really something that will set you apart. And even many of you who are not Kentuckians, you're going to become a Kentuckian because you're going to develop that love. And that love comes obviously from watching that horse come down the stretch, and you're up yelling and screaming and carrying on like a 12-year-old, which you should be. But it also comes from being on that backside at dawn, watching your horse go out and work out, being on that farm when that horse is foaled. And it's a fantastic experience to see. This whole business is magical. And I hope as you learn more about it, you'll become one of us. You'll become a Kentuckian, if not literally, figuratively, in terms of getting into this business and being a part of this business, because there is absolutely nothing like it. Welcome to Kentucky. Good to be with you.
Thank you, Governor.